alright, bro. Come on, we just gotta act like it's not there. Act like it's not there.
We finna edit this part out?
Oh yeah, I don't know. It might be in like the bloopers or some shit. I don't know. It's crazy how like far behind that thing is too. Damn, that's crazy. It's so far behind. All right.
We're
All right. So what was your question?
My question was, how do you feel about today's life, or how we live today compared to how people lived back then?
I feel like it's different, but it's like not in a bad way because like I don't know how to say it. Like just like I was saying earlier, like you could go to the mall and you could see some girl wearing some shorts. You could see like the bottom half of her ass hanging out, and then you could think nothing of it. But then an older person that was born, I'm saying back in the whatever the fuck, they would look at that as just like the girl being like a whore or like a slut or some shit. But it's like that's just normal to us. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel like you could look at it in a bad and a good way for real, because if you really think about it, today's life, people have got a lot more sensitive in today's life. I can't even lie.
Bro, people are so sensitive, but you can't say shit in public now. Like, bro, yeah, bro, because back in the day, bro, like, if you was a black nigga and you was just, like, walking down the street and some white person called you a nigger, you couldn't say shit. But now, like, I mean, like, you could say
Wait.
Think of that. Back when it was a whole like segregation thing or whatever. Think about like white people used to call black people niggers all the time, and niggas used to just take it. But now like no one is letting that shit slide. Like think about like if you by yourself, no matter where you are, and some white person says get out the way, nigger, what are you doing?
I'm gonna be a little confused. I'm gonna be like, what?
That's what I'm saying. Like what? Back then they just
walk past them for
they saying let that shit slide. That shit not happening, bro. That shit not happening. I feel like I forgot where I was going with that, but because I forgot the question you had. But
yeah, I don't know if this was on the question or not. I feel like we just got off this cut. I don't know.
I got completely off track with that. But yeah, I don't know. Like today's living is definitely 10 times more different than living back then. Why do you think that is though? Like when did shit start changing? Yeah, interesting question, right?
That's actually, I'm trying to think when this stuff really, like, when did I start noticing things start to change?
Cause like, I remember like if you was on TikTok or whatever, you would see like first day of school 2001, shit looked regular. But then it's like as time progressed, a lot of things changed. Like people changed, the way people dress changed, like everything changed. But it's like when did shit start changing? Like what year do you think you seen some shit and you were just like damn, I ain't never seen that before?
I don't know.
I feel like middle school.
I don't know if things have just started changing because like I feel like all these problems and stuff were always here. They're just getting more like addressed and more like focused on for real.
But what problems though? I don't see no problem.
There's a lot of problems in the world for real.
Nigga, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of problems. But it's not like those problems just happened. Those problems were happening way back when. So it's just like people. I can't say people are. I mean, yes, people are more aware of like.
Yeah, we got a lot more technology, so people really be looking for like into this stuff now.
I guess, but people are still dumb. Like people can be more aware of things, but that don't. I don't know. This world is just a very. I don't know, bro. This world is just a very messed up place. Like this world don't make sense, and it's like I've been seeing on Instagram for the past 2 days. It was like, why the hell is Queen Elizabeth's death getting more attention than Puerto Rico right now? And Puerto Rico has no power, no electricity, no running water whatsoever. But ain't nobody talking about that. And I seen on some dude's story on Instagram, he was saying he's been in the military for I don't even know how long. But he was like, Puerto Rico just got hit with a hurricane in the military, or like at least where he's at, they ain't saying nothing about it. That shit just ain't happening. And apparently there's soldiers that are in Puerto Rico still ain't doing nothing about it. I mean, you can't really bring back power, but I mean, you can't, like, you can do something. Like, people focused on everything, but they putting their attention on the wrong thing. I mean, like, the Queen died. who the hell cares? I mean, I've seen
I
the
feel
memes.
like obviously like the UK cares, but I don't feel like that's our problem to worry about for real. Cause like it's not our queen.
Nah, but we have allies there, so it's not our problem. But
She died. They get a new leader. That's easy.
our president dies, we get a new president.
Fact. So why is it our problem to worry about her death?
Okay, but then that's like saying, why is it our problem that Puerto Rico has no power?
Because they're our territory.
Okay, but we have allies overseas.
They can do it, no problem.
Nigga. But I'm just confused. Like, no one's talking about Puerto Rico, but everyone is talking about the queen dying. I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, I forgot the bitch was alive until they said she died. I wasn't thinking much of her. Like, she was a messed up person anyway. Why is she getting all this ceremony and all this extra shit?
I feel like that's why she's getting it, because like people are looking into like her past now and find out like all this stuff.
But people knew about that. People knew she was a bad person. No one went to go clap her ass. Like, no one went to go kill her. Like,
dang.
What, nigga? You a bad person, nigga? You needs to get got.
There's a lot of bad people that need to get got, but you just get them on like the got. You feel me?
Why not?
It's
What's the reason? What's one valid good reason? You taking a bad person off the earth. What's bad about that?
I feel like everyone to an extent is a bad person for real though.
I feel like I'm a good person, bro.
You done bad things before, right?
Yeah, but everyone has.
Exactly.
But you're not finna compare me to a nigga like Hitler. Like, that nigga.
Hey, bro.
Like,
oh,
that
man.
nigga. That nigga done did some messed up things.
Okay.
The things
He's
I
on
done,
another level, man.
the things I done did don't even come close to what he's done.
Yeah.
So it's just like, if you just like, okay, fine, everyone can be bad, but there's different categories of bad. But if you're like top tier bad, then you deserve to get got.
But I don't feel like she could be top tier bad. I don't know. I gotta read it to her for real. I don't really know too much stuff
I
about her.
heard she killed some Diana person. She did a lot of bad things, but she was not a good person. Why do I think people made so many memes about her? Think about it, people only made memes about bad people. Like when Kobe died, there was some fucked up memes, but most of it was just like R.I.P. rest in peace, long live a legend. Ain't nobody saying no long live Queen Elizabeth. Nigga, like people were like, damn, the bitch finally gone.
Oh
like,
God, I've been
niggas
looking at
was
these
happy.
videos.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like no one's sad over this stuff, bro. It just
Yeah,
blows my mind.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Nobody was sad, bro. Nobody was sad. I'm pretty sure the people in England weren't even sad. They were probably happy too.
You think people would be sad if Joe Biden died right now?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I know like a lot of people don't like him though right now.
A lot of people don't like him, but a lot of people don't like Trump. But I'm pretty sure if Trump died, a lot of people would still like be sad. Think about it. A lot of people didn't like goddamn fucking Martin Luther King.
Yeah, he got.
That's what I'm saying. But then a lot of people were sad about it. But Queen Elizabeth died. I ain't seen no one say, "Damn!" Like,
my queen just died.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas is like, she finally gone. You know what I'm saying?
All I've been seeing is just 21 Savage memes on this video. He should be the next leader.
That's what I'm saying. That would be funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga would be funny. See, so this is what I'm talking about. So like, I feel like top tier bad people deserve to get got, and like everyone does bad things. So just the top people deserve to die. I'm okay. Maybe it came out deserve to die, but
I don't know if anyone no one deserves to die, but people do be doing some messed up stuff for real.
Exactly, and I feel like if you do mess up things, then you deserve what's handed to you. And if what's handed to you is death, then that's what you deserve. But it depends on what you do, though. Like if you are just like killing random people, like the massacres that have happened in the past, you deserve to get got.
What do you think about those massacres? Like, why do you think people do that in the first place?
There's no reason behind it, bro. It's just stupidity. Either the massacre, the Parkland shooting, and then the one in, I think it was Buffalo, New York, where the guy went to a store and just started killing people. There's no reason for that, bro. You could say he had a mental illness, but get the fuck out of here, bro. There ain't no reason. You're telling me that because he had a mental illness, this nigga woke up one day, got himself an AR, dressed up in the gear just to go kill niggas? Like, bro, ain't no mental illness doing that to you, bro. You knew exactly what you were doing when you were doing it. Like, bro, ain't no excuse for that. I know. You know what's crazy? The dude with the Parkland shooting, you know the nigga's still on trial to this day. I watched this shit like a couple months ago. The judge, she was like, whatever his name is, she was like, your best options, you have two options, and these are the best options I could find you. She said, you're getting the death penalty or you're getting life in prison.
Would you rather get the death penalty or life? Because honestly, they're both
bad. It depends
bad
on what you do, because I feel like that nigga with life, bro, he's gonna die as soon as he gets it. There's gonna be niggas in jail that are gonna kill him. That nigga's going to die regardless. So it's just like
he's gonna suffer both ways for real. It's gonna be like a painful death.
I just take the death penalty. I just go ahead and just kill me.
But like, I don't want to end my life. It's like after that.
You don't want to end your life, bro. You not realize what you did, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I know I did.
Like high school, and you killed innocent children and teenagers. Like that is just. Buddy should have died a long time ago. Hell, if I was the cop and I saw him, I would have clapped his ass right there.
But what gets them to the point to like shoot up a high school for like?
Because they keep trying to say this nigga has a mental illness, bro. Like, I'm not believing that. This nigga knew what he was doing, bro. Like, come on, this nigga thought that shit out and he knew what he was doing, bro. Ain't no mental illness, ain't no schizophrenia take over you and tell you to go do that dumb shit, bro. Come on now. It's just.
Speaking of this, when did this get like so popular? Like school shootings and stuff. Like it's only in America I hear about this for real. No one knows. Like where did it like? I heard about the Columbine shooting. Like after that, just shootings and shootings and shootings.
It's only in America, bro. That's the only place it happens. Because Americans are just. It's not a good place, bro.
I feel like Americans are just stupid for real.
Yeah. Yeah, I would think so. I'd say the American government is very stupid, because the shit that they say don't make no damn sense, and then that leads to the topic about abortions. That don't make no damn sense. Why would you like? Golly, I get the point of like not wanting abortions, but banning it is kind of, I don't think that should have been a thing, for the simple fact that what if it's like a child that was raped and she now has a baby, and obviously the person that raped her, it means the father, but obviously she doesn't want that nigga to be the father, so, and you're young as shit, you're gonna get an abortion, but you can't do that now, which is dumb. So now you have a 16-year-old that could have had their whole life, I mean, still does have their whole life ahead of them, but obviously having a child is going to put a stop to a lot of things. So I feel like abortion should still be legal.
Honestly, I just feel like it depends on the scenario. Because like rape, I don't know, killing a baby is, I just don't want to think about it, bro. But technically it's not a baby at the time, so.
Okay, but you don't want to think about it, but if you were a sophomore in high school and you got some girl pregnant, what would you do? Like, honest to God, what would you do?
Honest to God?
Let's say, like, it could have been your girlfriend or whatever.
Like, some honest stuff?
You just had, like, a slip-up.
My parents said to keep it, and they would help me raise it for real.
I'm killing that nigga, bro. I can't even lie.
God dang.
I'm killing that nigga, bro. I'm sorry. I want kids. I love kids. Every one of my siblings is younger than me, except for my brother. But if I were to have a baby right now, that nigga has to die. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna keep my little boy. My parents helped me raise my son for real.
That nigga has to die, bro. I'm sorry. And a lot of people might be upset about that, but a lot of people might agree. If you're simply you're not ready mentally, you're not ready financially, you're not ready just like in life, bro. You don't need no kid just to add on to your stress. Like, bro, come on. Like, that's gonna hurt your pockets more than anything.
But a kid brings joy too. Hey, I know when I was made, boy, all the joy in the world came for real.
Yeah, but like, think about it. You in school right now, you had that baby. You ain't getting no sleep. You ain't got no time to go nowhere. Your girl still had a life, so sometimes she could be at work. You gotta watch the kid. You gotta go to work. It's like, you know what I'm saying? She gotta watch the kid, vice versa, whatever.
Be honest, I am perfectly fine with that. For some
reason. You say that until it's like something major happens, like goddamn, like all the boys going to like a Kodak concert, and that nigga like in the A, hey, but your girl gotta go do something, and you
be like this. Hey, Ma, you could watch the kid.
Okay. Let's say your parents out of town. and there's just no one to watch the baby. You know who got to sit at home and watch that little motherfucker? You.
I guess himself.
And you know, this nigga said this himself. That nigga gonna come back and be dead. But you see what I'm saying? You say that until something major pops up, and it's like, damn, like maybe I shouldn't have had this kid, and I should have waited till I was ready. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not ready for it, bro.
I feel like no one's ready for a kid for when they first have one.
Nah. Cause some people plan their kids.
But like they're still not, because they never had a kid, so they're still not really ready for it.
Yeah, of course. But would you rather like be trying to make a kid? Of course, you're not getting ready for it regardless. But would you be planning to have a kid or have it just happen like accidentally? Because me personally, I'd rather plan to have one than have that nigga accidentally.
Yeah, I would prefer to have it planned, but accidentally, I still wouldn't really mind. It'll just catch me by surprise for real. I know this man is not on his phone. This girl Yana texted me.
The rest still with a little bit of pesto, nigga.
Pop, 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 pop. I don't know. I never really ended the video. I just kind of cut it.
You gotta end the video some way. Sorry, we don't know how we're gonna edit.
I don't know. I've never ended the video.
Thanks for tuning into the podcast. I'm saying podcast, goddamn, no strings attached.
No strings attached.
We'll have more interesting topics for next time, but we just, you know what I'm saying, testing the waters with this right now. And yeah, catch y'all on the next one.